Hello, Hannah. I have finally watched the Hannah Montana movie. That was fun. My exact punishment was to analyze the Hannah Montana movie. So, this is my attempt. The Hannah Montana movie is a deep and truly touching film, and it's a commentary on our consumerist culture that's so focused on just material goods, when really the true meaning of life is I can't do this. The Hannah Montana movie is a movie about a girl that is a brat and then goes to Tennessee where she continues to act like a brat and then eventually goes through some transformation and takes a wig off on stage. It was truly, and I'm being honest here, one of the worst movies I think I've ever seen. The problem was that it wasn't so bad that it was funny. If the acting had been just awful, I could have laughed at it. Or if the dialogue had been terrible, it could have been funny. But as it was just good enough to not be funny and bad enough to not be good. Like, there were so many moments in the movie where someone did some sort of slapsticky humor, like fall into an alligator pit, or feed chickens and fall down, and it was supposed to be, like, hilarious, I think, and it wasn't. The story is basically that Miley, who was also Hannah Montana, is in LA, and life's going good for her, but she's all focused on herself and not focused on her friends or her family. So her dad takes her to Tennessee against her will, and in Tennessee they don't have fancy high heels or shopping malls. And during her stay at Tennessee, she goes through a transformation, and she realizes that there's more to life than Hannah Montana. Meanwhile, a paparazzi is also in Tennessee because he's trying to find out Hannah Montana's true identity. Oh no! I wonder where this totally not predictable plot is headed! At the end of the movie, Miley holds a big benefit concert to raise money for the town because they need it for some reason that I never bothered to learn. And at this concert, Miley, for reasons I still don't understand, decides to take off her wig and reveal to the world that she is in fact Miley Stewart, not Hannah Montana. So she says how it's important that she be herself, and then she goes, oh well, I can't be Hannah anymore because now you all know. And this little girl in the crowd goes, we'll keep your secret. Keep in mind, this is a crowd of like hundreds of people, and everyone goes, yeah, we won't tell anyone. Hannah, the fact that movies like this are made at all is just, it makes me sad a little bit. So sure enough, no one tells Miley's secret, and she gets to go back to being Hannah Montana, and there's a little dance number at the end. Oh, it's great. Okay, now, in all seriousness, the actual message of this movie is a pretty good one. The point is basically to stick true to yourself, to stick true to your roots, and that friends and family and home, those things are more important than, fame or popularity. And that, my friends, is a good message, even if it's told through a really terrible movie. There is one pretty cute scene between her and her dad, and they're under this old gazebo and they're playing a song, and that one's pretty good, but it doesn't make up for the hoedown throwdown or the incredibly dramatic spinning door. I'm not entirely sure how to explain the door, Hannah. You'd have to see the movie, honestly, and I don't want to wish that pain on anybody, but basically there's this spinning door, and I think they're trying to make it symbolize something, and it just spins for hours. It's like the elevator of Grey's Anatomy. You wonder how no one has noticed that this door is defective yet. Well, Hannah, punishment is done, and boy was that a punishment. Friday is the Project for Awesome, so gearing up for that. Yeah, that's it. I will see you on Friday? DFTBA.